Hey, this is Notser, and we're going to be talking about progress in the Hunt for Bismarck campaign. Many of you have probably already completed it, some of you haven't even started it, but I really just want to hear about your experience with the campaign. How has it been for you? What tiers have you been focusing on? Do you have the hood? I have really enjoyed my time with it. I got a late start, obviously because of the sickness, and I think for some, that's kind of, unexpected. There are plenty of issues that arise for everyone, and I think that the campaign, honestly, doesn't feel too difficult. I have been consistently having 1 or 2 missions completed per battle, and obviously that doesn't mean, oh, well, what about a mission that requires 5 wins and to survive on all 5 of them? Yeah, I get it. Obviously, I don't complete that one every battle. But the modified XP, it's great right now in the United States. There is Memorial Day weekend. We get like 200% plus all the flags that you get from the containers themselves. I basically queue up and it's like, oh, well, we need 20,000 modified XP. No problem. Bring out a tier 9 or a tier 10. Boom, completed the first game. The base XP one is the difficult one right now. So try to make sure you do that. Try to exploit the fact that more XP is being rewarded right now in North America. I don't know if this is going on everywhere, but obviously, if you have something similar, take advantage of it. Also, I read people say, oh, well, the hood, you've got the hood, or, oh, why is the hood bundled? Why is the hood so bundled? Why is it so expensive? It's expensive because it literally allows you to skip a lot of time investment required for the Hunt for Bismarck campaign. You are quite literally skipping over 50% of the star requirement for every single mission. For people who have limited time, maybe they don't have a chance to get the Bismarck camouflage, but they have a chance to get everything else with just the hood. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not like they're giving you a powerful ship or something you can't have access to without completing these campaigns. It's just camo. You can always get a premium camo that gives you the exact same thing. It's not visually there, and I guarantee you, there are mods that will allow you to have access to it without buying it. But the fact that the hood is allowing you to skip over some of that time invested is a huge deal, and that needs to be considered when you bring up, oh, well, the bundle, it's so expensive. Well, no crap, it's expensive. You get all this extra value while this is going on. If they were to sell it to you straight up for the cost of the ship right now, while the Hunt for Bismarck's going on, when the Hunt for Bismarck ends, there's going to be people complaining that they don't have the same value when they buy it. Oh, well, that was funny. We took out the And that's completely true, right? If you have the hood right now, you are getting an increased value out of it versus if you had the hood 2 months from now. It is allowing you to complete a campaign that's giving you camouflage. It's giving you skip all battleships in the German line up to the Bismarck, which, by the way, even if you do this, even if you've never played the German battleships, I highly recommend that you play the German battleships. They are so fun. They really are so fun. Please play the German battleships. It's nice, don't get me wrong, having a tier 8 for free, skipping all that is great. If you don't have the Bismarck, well, guess what? You get it. If you do have the Bismarck, you get a ton of credits, and I can't wait to get that. It's another ship. It's basically another ship for me. So the event's handled very well. Now, is 96 euros fair? Well, what is fair? Is it fair to be able to skip a lot of time invested versus someone who can't? If you want just the hood and you have plenty of time to unlock the Hunt for Bismarck yourself, don't buy the hood in a bundle. Just buy it regularly. Oh, well, these guys with a bundle, they're getting it early. Yeah? Do you want to spend 96 euro on it? I didn't think so. That's just the way the world works. If they didn't associate value with it, people are going to complain that now the value has dropped when it's the full price or the regular price, right? We know how it's going to work. everyone wants to complain about everything. I think Hunt for Bismarck has worked out fantastic. I don't have any issues with it, except for it feels like it's really encouraging battleship and cruiser play. To the extent that it's very rare that I see more than 2 destroyers in a game. This is an extremely rare game, in my opinion. If I get a tier 8, 9, or 10 game, it's basically battleships and cruisers all day. And I don't really like that. I think you shouldn't discourage by encouraging other classes. You know, Wargaming is going to be going, oh, well, we like aircraft carriers. We like destroyers. Well, you can't really tell when the missions are all like, hey, get 100 citadels. Okay, destroyer, sure, maybe you could get 100 citadel, but that's basically a cruiser and a battleship. Oh, do 100 main battery. Okay, well, that's basically a Soviet destroyer and cruisers and battleships. Oh. Kill 3 battleships, kill 3 cruisers. Gee, I wonder what's going to kill cruisers. So all this stuff is really awkward. The only one that you could say, oh, well, it's destroyer focus, is detect the enemy before anyone else, you know, and the 2 or 3 German ships. Like, yeah. You could still do that in a cruiser and a battleship, especially when there's no destroyers. So as a destroyer main, it really grinds my gears how much disrespect we seemingly always have. It's like, oh, it's just a destroyer. Pfft. Who cares about those guys? Well, I care. But overall, the missions have been great. Rewards are fair. Basically, what they've done is they're giving out all this camo, all the premium stuff for the, I think they give out, what, 4 pieces of camo, 2 for the hood, 2 for the Bismarck. I'm going to be rocking the damaged because I just like that style. I think that's cool. Also giving the Bismarck itself, and then giving all the modules for the Bismarck. For me, there's a value of like 15 million, something like that. 15 million credits for free? For free? That is insane. So yes, everything has value. You can't sell the hood straight up, because then you're denying that there is value related to that. Then you might say, oh, well, just buy the hood. It'll get you that, plus all these modules, plus the ship itself. That's worth this X amount of doubloons / credit that you could spend in the premium shop. That's just the way it works. You have to consider all of this. So I have no complaints with the way the hood has been bundled, the way it's been released for players. If you can't afford the bundle, don't buy it. If you don't have any time to play the game, but you do want to have a chance, it's probably good to buy the hood. You're just converting money to time. You're getting more time by dropping your money and go. I don't see anything wrong with it. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm one of those people, oh, well, you have money. Oh, you have money. You need to be looking at the world in a different light if you think money is your limiting factor. Time is the ultimate limitation. It really is. That is the most valuable asset that you have in your life. So make good use of it. That's all I'll say. If I play this game, 100, 200, 300, 400 hours or thousands of hours, I don't even know. Wow, how much time have I invested in this game? I've invested a ton of time. I don't have any problems investing money in it. It's just like when I talk about buying Overwatch or like League of Legends. If you unlock all those champions, I'd rather just buy them. If I have to grind so much, I'd rather just buy them. So, I have, of course, I love it. I think the Hunt for Bismarck's been great. You know my opinion. I think the hood is a solid tier 7. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think the value is associated appropriately. I've enjoyed my time playing it. I appreciate getting extra missions unlocked for extra chances at those medals because, dang it, I get so many duplicates. But that's okay. As far as this game was concerned, 3 kills, 4 citadels, not bad. Not bad at all. It's a solid ship. I've really enjoyed my time with this. Now, I plan to stream later today. It's Sunday for me, and it might be Monday for you if you are in the future. We will be doing the Soviet destroyers, going down the line for the Soviet destroyers, and I hope that you'll join me. This will be my first time back. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time.